Hey guys, it's Jason again from Henrico County Recreation and Parks, the Fitness and Wellness Coordinator. Here today to finish up our series of basic exercises. So today we're going to be working on abdominal and core exercises. And again, with us today, I have Anna. She's here to again help demonstrate these core exercises. So today we're going to focus on plank, a regular plank, modifications for a plank, side planks, again, modifications for side planks, crunches on the floor, crunches on a stability or physio ball, bicycle crunches, standing and lying on the floor, and then some lower back exercises, Supermans, swimmers, different variations for lower back exercises. Because whenever you work the front part of your body, you want to make sure you also focus on the lower or back side of your body, just like on our upper and lower body videos focused on front and back as well. So we're going to go ahead and start. We're going to get into a plank position. Anna's going to face this way. I'm going to face that way. And what we're going to do is come down to our knees. She's going to start us off with a modified plank. So she's going to go on her hands and then on her knees, keeping her back nice and flat. So bring your hips up a little bit, right there, okay? So that's a modification for a plank, okay? And then if she wants to make it a little bit harder, she just keeps that position, but goes down to her elbows. So just drop to your elbows. Yep, just drop to your elbows, okay? And then she's still on her knees, and then if she wants to take that up and make it a little harder, all she's gonna do is push up on her toes and raise her knees off the floor. And she wants to keep that flat back position, squeezing the core in nice and tight, and she wants to take her shoulders and pull those back. So now she's all engaged through here, and there's not much pressure on her shoulders there. Okay, rest. Okay, so again, you can modify that plank on your knees, okay? Hands and knees, elbows and knees, or you can take it all the way to your full plank position with that flat back, abs in tight, okay, looking down, head neutral, and you want to pull those shoulders, shoulder blades back into your back pocket there, okay? So several modifications there. So next we're going to go into a side plank. So again, there's modifications for this. So what we want to do here is we're going to have Anna come to her elbow and face this way. So on her left elbow, okay, and she's going to face. Yep, so you're going to take that elbow and make a 90-degree angle there, okay? And all you're going to do is bend your knees here, okay? And you're going to extend that top leg out, and then you're just going to press your hips up off the floor, keeping that knee down. So that's a modified version. If you want to make it a little bit harder, take this arm and raise it up, okay? Good, and then come down. If you want to make that a little bit harder, take both feet out, stack them, okay? Hips are stacked, ankles are stacked, shoulders stacked, that elbow still at 90 degrees. Keep this arm down for now, and then all you're gonna do is press up, raising both hips up. If you wanna make it harder, raise that arm up. Good, okay? Then your next one would make it more advanced is take that elbow, take your hand where your elbow is, and bring it up. All the way here. A little bit harder, right? Mm-hmm. More in the shoulder there, but good position there, and relax, okay? And if you want to make that a little bit harder, you can keep that position there, stack the feet. If you're ready for it, you can raise that leg up and hold that plank position, everything stacked together there, okay? So again, modifications and advanced movements there. So she did one side, now she's got to do the other side. Okay? Yeah, face, yeah, there we go. So you're going to take that elbow, 90 degrees there. She's going to do the first one, so bend your knees together. Okay, extend that top leg and then press up. So modified, a little bit harder, raise that arm. Good, bring it down. Now legs stacked together. Press up, then raise that arm, make it harder. Good, come down, and then place your hand under where your elbow is, and then stack it, and then press all the way up. Raise that arm. Rotate those hips this way a little, this way. There you go. And relax. Okay, so then those are variations for your side plank. Okay, so next we're going to go into some basic crunches. So this is where she's going to lay on her back. Her feet will be here, her head will be there. And what she wants to do is keep her feet flat, her knees at 90 degrees. Okay, her lower back pressed into the mat here. And I want her to bring her fingertips to her temples. Okay, and this is just a crunch, not a sit-up. So she's not coming all the way up. She's just crunching enough to bring her shoulder blades up off the mat. Okay, so and relax. So here, you don't want to hold your breath. Every time you crunch up, you want to release that air and press that lower back into the floor or into the mat. Okay, so do one more and breathe out and relax. Good. Okay, so if you don't feel comfortable doing it on the floor or that surface is too hard, if you have a ball or a soft cushion or something at home, you can always grab that ball. Okay, most people nowadays have a ball at home, but you'll sit, you're going to roll out till that lower back gets supported. Okay, same position. I'm tight here. My abs are already contracted. My fingertips come to my temple. And again, I'm going to press that lower back into the ball as I crunch up. So I'll crunch up, breathe out, and release. Okay, I'm going to crunch up, breathe out, and release. Okay, so those are two different variations for your crunch. Crunch on the floor or crunch on the stability ball, which is a great tool to have because you can use it for what we've done before, lower body, upper body, and now some core exercises. All right, so now we're going to take that crunch to a full sit-up, okay? So what Anna's going to do here is she's going to lie back like she did on her crunch, and this time, instead of keeping her feet flat, she's going to frog her feet sole to sole. She's going to take her hands behind her, okay, all the way extended. She's going to use that for momentum, and what she's going to do here is she's going to crunch up all the way, sit up all the way, and touch my hand. Oh, there you go, good. And back down, yep, and just reach out. So use that momentum, and come up, there you go, good, okay, and relax. So you can see how the full sit-up is different than the crunch. It's a little bit harder. So again, you can always keep your feet flat, use that momentum, and sit up, okay? So feet flat, use that momentum, sit up, or you can frog the feet like she did. We'll do one together, Anna, and we're gonna crunch all the way up, reach, and back down. Control it and release, okay? So those are different variations for your sit-up, okay? Our next one, we're gonna do a bicycle crunch. So what we're gonna do is she's gonna show it standing up, and I'll show one lying on the floor. So what she's gonna do is she's gonna bring her hands up to her temple again. She's gonna bring the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. So you're gonna crunch across and down, and then switch and down. So what we're doing here is we're working our obliques, our rotating muscles. The other exercises we were doing, we're working our midsection or our main abdominal muscles, except for on our side plank, we're also working our obliques. So now, again, she's gonna do 4 total. So come across, 1, come across, 2, come across, 3, and 4. So obliques, and as you raise that knee, you're also engaging a little bit of the lower abdominals there, okay? So when you do it on the floor, you wanna make sure you do full extension, okay? So you're gonna be here, okay? Full extension just means you're gonna bring one knee in, extend out, coming across the body, and then you wanna get full extension back across the other way, coming across. Okay, so when you speed up, you're just fully extending, trying to get those shoulder blades off the floor, okay? You don't want to be running a unicycle right here. Make sure you get that bicycle crunch in across and squeezing those obliques and those lower abdominal muscles, okay? So then we have our lower back. So again, like I said at the beginning, when you work the front, you want to make sure you work the back. So we're going to have Anna lie flat on her mat, on her stomach. Okay, so what she's going to do here is she's going to do a Superman or Superwoman. Okay, so arms extended, legs extended, and we're bring them both up together, squeeze and release. Okay, now you can modify that as well by she's going to bring her left arm and her right leg, keeping the other two down. So left arm, right leg, back down, and now right arm, left leg, and back down. Okay, so that's a modification for your Supermans or Superwomans. Okay, now we're going to do what we call a swimmer. So a swimmer's a Superman or Superwoman with added movements. You're going to bring up your arms and legs together. Now just move them up and down like you're swimming and kicking in the pool. Up and down, squeeze that lower back, and release. Feel that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you don't have that range of motion, what we can also do is Anna can come up to her hands and knees here. Okay, and this is kind of going more to our type of yoga movements here, but she's going to extend her left arm and her right leg. Okay, and now she's just going to move them both up and back to neutral. Okay, sorry, that ball's in the way. Okay, so up and back down. All right, and then set those down and switch. So other arm, other leg, squeeze up and back down. One more, squeeze up and back down. So the entire time she's working her lower back, her midsection abdominals are engaged, and she wants to try and keep her hips neutral so they're not twisting to one side. Okay? All right, good. Come on up. All right, so we've gone through a series of abdominal and core exercises. Okay, so now just like our previous two videos, we're going to go through our abdominal core workout. We're going to do a plank with our side planks, crunches for 15, sit-ups for 15, bicycle crunches for 15, but that will be a total of 30 because you're doing 15 on each side. And then our Supermans for 15, and then our swimmers for 15, which will also be a total of 30 because you're going up and down on each side. Okay? So we're going to do a plank. We're just going to show the plank. We're not going to hold it for the entire time, but the plank you can hold modified or advanced for 30 seconds to a minute. Same with the side plank. We're just going to show that workout with the plank held just for a few seconds. Okay? So Anna, you can get down and do whichever version you want to do, okay? So I'm going to go full plank on my elbows, because elbows is harder than hands, okay? Because those abdominals and those shoulders are working harder in that elbow position. So take it up, flat back, shoulders pulled back, core nice and tight. Hold it there for a few more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Then we're both going to do a side plank. So again, whichever version she wants to do, I'm going to take it to the full arm extended with my hand under my shoulder and my feet stacked. Okay. And you can do whichever version you want to do. Okay. All right. So we're going to take it up, facing the camera here. Take it up. We'll hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Then take it to the other side. Same thing. Hand under my shoulder. Feet are stacked. Hips are stacked. Take it up. Hold it. Make sure those hips are not rotating. Everything's stacked up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. So now we'll take it to the fun, what was it? Sit up? Right? Yeah, the sit up or the crunch?
I don't remember.
Which one do you want to do first?
I don't care.
All right, we'll do the sit ups. They're harder. All right, so we'll do the sit ups first, okay? So let's just do a couple, okay? So frog your feet. Okay. Take it all the way back. Swing those arms for momentum. Perfect. Good. Back down. One more. Swing it up and release. Good. All right. Now we'll go to our crunches. A little bit easier. Taking it down. I'll do it on the floor with her this time. So feet are flat. Press into the floor. Knees at 90 degrees. Lower back. Press into that mat or that floor. Hands are at your temple. You never want them behind your head, pulling on that neck. Okay. Keep that chin raised up. Look into the ceiling. Crunch up, Anna, as high as you can, and release. One more, crunch up, and release. Good, okay, come up. Then we're gonna do our bicycle crunches, all right? So you stand up and do the standing ones, and I'll be on the floor, so I'm gonna do 4 total, okay? Okay. So here, okay? So ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and relax. All right, come back down to the mat. We're gonna do our lower back exercises. Okay, so again, at home, you be doing these full reps. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple Supermans, and then we're gonna finish off with those swimmers. Okay, so arms extended, Anna. Whichever version you wanna do, both arms, both legs are alternating. All right, looking down at that mat, keeping that head neutral, don't look up. It's going to put stress on your spine and your neck. Keep those eyes looking down at the mat. Arms extended, legs extended, and raise up and hold it as high as you can. Squeeze up and release. We'll do 2 more. Okay, raise it up and release. All right, 1 more. Squeeze it up. Hold it a little bit longer and release. All right, now our last one is those swimmers. So you're going to hold that position up. We just did that Superman or Superwoman. Okay, you're going to hold it up. And you're going to move your arms and legs up and down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Relax. We'll come up and do it 1 more time. Come up. Squeeze a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Come up to your hands and knees. And then stretch out that lower back. Anna will like this one. You can go back into that child's pose from yoga. Yep. And stretch it out. Hold that for a few seconds. We'll let Anna continue to stretch it out as we finish up. So at home, when you do this workout, you do your abdominal core workout, abs and lower back, plank 30 seconds to a minute. Each side plank 30 seconds to a minute if you can. If you need to go 10 or 20 seconds, that's totally fine as well. Crunches for 15, full sit-ups, which is all the way up and all the way down for 15. Bicycle crunches, 30 total. That will give you 15 on each side. Your Supermans or your Superwomans, okay, for 15 reps. And then your swimmers, which would be 30 up and down like you're swimming in the pool, which I know we all can't wait to do one of these days. So again, thank you for joining us. Our core and abdominal workout will be a great 10, 15-minute workout at home. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us by the website on the end of this video. Appreciate it. Have a good day.